Alright, so we have got the pond liner in from billboardtarps.com. It's 22 millimeters thick. You can see it's actually not quite as thick as I was expecting, but it's double the thickness of the used billboard tarp material. I definitely would not want to go thinner than this. If you're expecting like high weather and for how much work you're gonna put into making this skirt, just go thicker. So this is a 10 foot by 50 foot length. 10 feet is the smallest width you can get it in. So my plan is to cut it into two 5 foot by 50 foot lengths. So see the camper over there. Really only the skirt only needs to be maybe 4 or 5 feet tall at the very most. 5 feet is going to have quite a bit of material to lap under there and maybe trim off. So starting here, I just unrolled it out of the box right now. 8 feet long strips. And what I'm going to use are these screw-in stainless steel snaps from Amazon. I'll put a link in there in the description. They're really cheap. They're like $10 for 100. And you'll see here, we're going to do a snap every 6 inches. So I've marked these with pencil here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see them go all the way down. I'm starting here because we only have 40 feet to work with, so you have to start and stop somewhere. And we have our dump hose right here. So the plan is to have the tarp overlap this. I'm going to Velcro a section over it so we can easily access the dump hose there. And then what I'm doing here to attach these to the RV, I'm going to drill a small pilot hole. And then I'm filling that with clear silicone. So this is clear, it goes on white, dries clear. I really like this product. I've used it before. It's got a little adhesive in there as well. So you just sort of put a glob on there.
And Tito, beat it.
And you'll see these,
okay.
These screw-in snaps have a Phillips head inside. So they'll screw right in. Obviously, just don't over torque it because those will ream out of there. And the reason I'm putting them here is I see this is where these side aluminum panels are all been attached. So that leads me to believe there's like some kind of backing behind here or some plywood. So hopefully, as long as I'm following along where everything else is screwed into, there should be something back there. And these are screwed in about every foot or two. So I mean, there's already a couple, should be fine. Some silicone behind it, should be no issue with leaks. And I think these will hold a lot better than the adhesive snaps that are sort of popular online.
Great. Tito wants to play.
Alright, so we're continuing to work on the vinyl skirt. See, I got maybe about a quarter done. I've been doing these stainless steel snaps every 6 inches. And just gonna keep going around. Ran out of snaps now, so now I need to keep screwing more in. And we're back. Alright, so we're wrapping up our vinyl skirting for the RV, and I'm just going to give you a little tour around it and show you some of the sort of problem areas and how we overcame it and sort of some of the decisions we made. Alright, so essentially we've got really just two big long pieces. Starting over here, this is where I started. We decided to connect the two pieces with a zipper, just an adhesive zipper, and those are at the top. The top where all the buckles are fastened to, it is doubled over just for extra thickness to hopefully prevent the snaps from pulling out. For here, we just doubled over the zipper as like sort of a stop there.
Cool. And we used just a adhesive zipper here.
Yep.
You can buy them on Amazon. We will link them in the description.
And you'll see here we've got our dump tank hose coming out. Plan here is once we take this off, we're just going to put a piece of Velcro on either side. And I think when we're camping, the plan is sort of just to loop that under and Velcro it together. Cool. Sort of tuck it away the best we can.
Yep.
All right.
So it snaps all the way around
all the way
the back.
around. We've got about 4 feet of vinyl underneath there, so we're going to trim it off so we have about 2 to 3. There's quite a bit under hanging. You'll see as you go around, got snaps. You just got to take your time with these areas and sort of trim it around. And you'll see we just sort of have it tight against sort of where the bumper frame is. Keep going, snaps every 6 inches. And then here, you'll see where we go up for the wheel well. It's a little tricky, so we had to double up some of the vinyl.
But as long as most of the gaps are covered and sealed, I think we should be all right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to look perfect. It's sort of is what it is. And this is where it got a little tricky too. So this is where our other two pieces come together and the stairs are. So we actually looped it around the stairs here, and these snaps are not real. They're just sort of using it to hold the double layered vinyl in place. And what we did is put a piece of Velcro back here.
Super heavy duty.
Yep, heavy duty Velcro. It's attached to the vinyl and then attached to the frame of the trailer. Loops back around here and secures up top.
And we put another piece of Velcro instead of doing a zipper on this side, just because it's sort of like crisscrossing.
See here, that's how you unsnap. So you can access underneath.
Yep. And we may trim a little bit of the excess off just at the bottom, but I think we're going to do that at the end after we take it off and fold it up to tack it out.
Yeah. So I think our plan is to leave it a little longer to hopefully weight it down. This pond liner is pretty heavy, so we're hoping we don't have to put like many sandbags or like a pipe frame underneath to support it.
Yep.
Because I'm tired of working on this project. And
there we go.
I want it to be over.
Nothing a few bricks can't solve.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching.